Hey guys, so today I'm gonna share with you my own quick stretch out routine. Okay, well, as I'm saying it's a quick stretch out routine because guys, this is what I have made out for myself, which I usually use before my performances, before my workouts, even before my everyday's life. This is what I have learned from different trainers and different people that I got the opportunity to be with, starting from military to sports, parkour, and even dancing and choreographies. So all this thing helped me to build up a whole routine that I normally use for myself and I teach out to many other people to be able to execute it in only 20 minutes to just half an hour maximum, which you can do from anywhere, from the comfort of your home to your office. So what you need is nothing, just yourself, and it's quick. You don't have to spend so much of time, yet it's much more effective. It's for your whole body, it's for your mobility, to your flexibility, and also strength. So just take 20 minutes to half an hour and you will be completely active. Best for the morning routines. I have a separate routine for the evening, which is good for the night because you see, you're not getting your body active, but you want to relax it. In the daytime, you want to relax and make it aware and active for the whole day's routine. So without less ado, let's go for the first one, which is for the morning routine. Let's go, guys. So we will start with our legs open, relaxed, facing forward, standing. So let's first activate ourselves slowly. Let's start from our fingers of our feet. Just increase the intensity, going to the center. Use your access points, your joints. And asking you to get slowly ready. Because it's the morning exercise, the intention is to be casual, soft, but also in an active pace, so that instead of getting relaxed and down, we get relaxed and active. A little bit more movement. Okay. Bit on the knee. Changing your feet angles. Just slide. Let's close. Closely. Right now your aim is just to activate them. We'll stretch it slowly. Just get it ready. Yeah. Just catching the momentum. Just. Okay. Repeat upper body. Okay, simple circles. Now we are getting ready to really start our phase 1 to start the workout and stretch out. So let's take 3 long breaths. Your legs open, just below your shoulder line, casually as you feel. And with me, let's go with the breath. Slowly. hands up like we're taking the air in from here. Okay, we'll go for 3 more. Fill up our lungs. Inhale, hold. At the same time, we'll rise our body up like it's waking up. Okay. If you want to make it bigger, you can also do it with your toes rising up. But in the beginning, you can do without the toes, just staying on the flat, trying to raise your upper body. So one more time, go 3 breaths. Hold there. Let's go one more time. Keep dilating the lungs. And stop. Let's go for the last one. Relax. So we breathe with our neck. Now we can leave it open our legs more wide open. Okay. Now we have fresh air in us, a little bit rebooted. So now we'll start with the neck, stretching to the sides. Now we know how to stretch this, right? To activate normally, going to every angle. Now, because we know this, I would like to correct you with the technique. Your aim is when you go to the side to feel the stretch. So the head is going here. Your aim is to keep the shoulders down so that you can feel the stretch here. Nice. The same when you change. Your chin is going up. You're making the stretch over here. Going forward, dipping the chin, going downward to the ground. Looking upward, stretching the front of the neck. Trying to push your jaw up. Now, because we know this one, I'll give you an upper level to practice this. Once you repeat that, then you can increase the intensity, keeping the hand straight, taking the shoulders up and pushing it down while taking the neck to the other side. Now if you see, instead of just this stretch, it increases the intensity. And we can roll so that it changes the places where you get the stretches. Changing the side, same. Now to the other side, shoulders. Pushing it down and down, so it creates more. And as you rotate your neck, your aim is to keep on feeling that stretch mix. Nice. So you repeat that both sides. The same goes for the forward. I will push the shoulders backward and the neck forward, so it creates that extra stretch over there, extra tension. Be careful not to. That's why in the beginning you have to warm up with the basic so that you're ready for this one. Okay. Now later you can increase the stretch more. From that you can open the leg. For the third year you can go with the heads down and you can give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it will create tension over there. But again, be careful, don't do that if you're not warmed up, because first you have to just stretch the muscles. Yeah, when your muscles are ready and warm, then only you can go for this kind of thing. Or else you can increase the intensity but the timing more longer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, with this, if you're getting this, and then you roll your neck. Your aim is to relax, but at the same time increase its range and feel all the muscles that hold in your neck to relax them, at the same time stretch them around it. Okay, so after the neck, let's go for the shoulder. So one of the fastest, let's think first we will warm it up with the basic, which is we'll go up with the shoulder, trying to touch our ear tip, yeah, without the other shoulder, and boom, down, up, pushing it up, 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 keep on pushing it up and down. So when you're going up, you're breathing in, up, up, and when you're going down, breathing out, down. Same goes for this side. Take it and up. You're holding it there, trying to touch your ear. You feel here, it goes up, pushing, and full down, up, keep it up, push, so that you feel that the range is finished. That's where the stretch starts, and down. Now, when you're good with this, then we can go with the rolls, circles, or the circles opposite. Also, we can do just alternate. Remember, my aim is to focus on the shoulder, right? And that's why I'll try not to bend my hands and lose it. Instead of it, I'll try to go the whole circle, the whole range of it, the whole range, the big. So what you will see from the back is that when I'm moving this, it's not only moving the shoulder, but also it's making a whole range from my back. Okay? Okay. So after this, again, if you want to make it more active, then you can start little bit making them more dynamic to make them active. Again, only after you're ready and you're warmed up. Okay, now with this one, immediately after the shoulders, I transfer to the chest because it's the closest one. So I try to mix the neck, how already in this one the neck and the shoulder is getting mixed, but the next one, now the shoulder and chest will also add. So the last one I was doing this one. From there, for the chest, I'll start expanding. Now, keeping the hands relaxed, I'll focus on my chest area like this, like they're connected here. And I'll try to push them. Now my aim while using the chest will be actually opposite than the shoulder. So I'll try not to use my shoulder, but instead of that, trying to keep the shoulder on this place and use the spine. So I'll try to go from the chest, from the spine. As you see, like you're inhaling, or if you're going inside, from the spine. If you see from the back, forward. So this is, you're using more shoulder than your chest, okay? So your aim is to move more chest, which comes from the spine. One of the very good tip will be thinking about something is going out from here, getting pulled, and it's not forward, but more upward, but the shoulder is intact, okay? Only, so you can think from here, or you can think from here. The same, if you're going backward, you're thinking, the hollow is going in, and you're getting pulled out from this one from the back. Okay. So, after going here, I'll be repeating that. Boom. I can use it with the chest movements, I can combine them. So now I have bigger range. Not only that I'm doing the shoulders, now with the shoulders, I'm expanding the chest, or I'm contracting it inside, right? Okay, so now I have, so if you see, as I said, it's a quick stretching routine, and that's how we are transiting from one to the other one, okay? So we're transiting from the one to the other one, and it's already using even the last one also. So you're not completely off from the last exercise or the body part we're focusing on. It's complementing the second one, and that's how we're moving fast. Right now I'm explaining you slow, so this video will be a little bit longer, but as you understand how it's moving and how many sets we are doing, it's just two exercises or 2 sets for each thing, and you will be fine to activate them. Okay, so going to the chest now. Once we have activated this 2 combination, now we'll focus more on the chest and the whole rib area. Okay, before we go to the hands. So now we will do not only chest, now we will disengage our shoulder, keeping it on the place. This is a good position to hold it. Hands over here in your chest position, relaxed. And then we go expand, contract, expand, contract. But your aim is to move your shoulder to the least. Okay, also to the side, palm, side. So you're trying to stretch out from here, contracting it in, hook. So when you're contracting in, you'll feel 2 stretch. 1 stretching out and 1 contracting in. You see? That's your combination. That's how you're comboing it. And many other things is more on you, how you're forcing it inside or feeling it inside. Okay? So 5, 6, 7, we go sides, 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 sides. Okay. Now for this exercise, I will suggest you to go a little bit down on your knees, relax, like this position. What it will help you, it will help you to have a more range here, because now you're not locked only by your waist and by your leg. So from here now we go side. You see the range is more back, side, back, side. Now remember, we should not do side and side, not from the shoulders. Shoulders almost stays there. Only you're trying to focus here. Okay, the same thing now we go forward, back. So a good one is making circles, yeah, clockwise and anti-clockwise. So let's go. First we go side to the forward, to the side, to the back, and we reverse it. Side to the forward, to the side, to the back. Your aim is to reach your maximum. So not relaxed, but to stay your maximum range. Like you're touching all the sides of your body from inside. Example, from inside, but you're trying to touch all the body like a wall of a room, and you're inside of it. And the stretch is that when you feel this and you feel the stretch, that feeling of stretch, when you're hollowed and you feel the stretch, and you transfer the stretch from here to side to try to take it to the chest, and you're transferring that in. Okay, so first you do it step by step, like 5, 6, 7, and side, forward, side, in, side, forward, side, in. Once you get this one good, then only you should start doing the circles, because then your circles will have maximum range, as you see. Yeah. Okay, so you see, without moving much of your upper part. So this is one of the very good, where you're now getting active, your shoulders are active, your chest, your rib, and your side of the ribs are also active. Yeah. Okay, now before we go down, we'll activate our hand a little bit, because now we'll be slowly needing our hand more. So just to make them active and to lose our shoulders, let's go. Starting up, at the back, relaxing. So your aim is to relax the hand, feel the stretch from this part. And if you can come to here, you can hold your hand over here, hook, and relax this hand. So you're relaxing it, trying to take this way to push your switch. Okay, let's change. Straight hands, pulling to the back of the neck, you see? So before doing that, you're relaxing your lats over here. Not holding them, but release them. And okay. So now if you understand, when you're doing it, you're stretching the back of your hand, the muscles over here. So we'll change the position, going towards back, touching my own shoulder. So my aim is right now to stretch the muscles of my hand from its different sides and angles, right? From the joints and the muscles. Okay? Now some of these exercises are for the muscles and some for the bones. Now right now I'm just repeating 1-2 times to make the video more informative, because it's not the class, right? But you should be following it more times till the time you start feeling it good and right and relaxed, you see? Okay, so how before we were doing, that is more for the hand and the muscles. This is more for the bones. That means I'm not focusing on the muscles more, as much I'm thinking about the shoulder. Same way, locking the hand in the rib, pushing. Okay, just making it active because we will open it much more. Also, if you know this ones, I expect you to start from here also. If you're going to the back, it's the same technique. It's about you're trying to reach different parts of your hand to stretch those muscles, right? Okay, now we will move to our waist part. So we came here, now let's go to the waist. So let's start with just relaxing. So our first position is a little bit wider than our legs. So we're relaxing, okay? So as we are going through the quick stretching routine, right? So as we're going to the quick stretching routine, that means our aim is to able to be activate all those parts, stretch them effectively, but in a short span of time, but to be able to focus on all the parts possible, right? Okay, so for the waist, just we will spend a little bit time to make it loose and relax. At the same time, if you see, I'm keeping my leg straight. So if you're bending the leg, now it will be a different movement, yeah? The more you're keeping the leg straight, you'll feel it's more on the waist. How to understand that? Well, if you're standing straight, try to move your waist, you'll feel like, oh, I can move only this much, or your body is moving. Your aim is to keep the body there and only move this part without bending knees. Without bending knees, yeah? Just straight. So then your whole maximum focus goes over there. Okay. This is a good way of practicing and releasing it. At the same time, we're open right now. So we are just doing the same, but we have more access here because the legs are open. So straight legs, I'm feeling the maximum here, trying to keep the shoulder at the same points. Hold. Again, trying to stretch as max as I can from here. You can keep your hands straight if you want to have a line, or see that you're going straight, bring the shoulders on the point. Okay, now this is for the side of your waist. Now let's go for the back. For the back, we'll start with a hook or lock position, which is the lower of your back when it's finishing and stretching your pelvic. From there, we start bending it. Okay? And now if you will feel the stretch over there, our aim will be to transfer it here or to transfer it there. Now as you see, now my hip is already making a circle. That means I don't even have to make the circle by a hip. I just have to stretch past that stretch from the lock position from here to here. Okay, and if you see, this is a gonna be very good movement. This is not only for exercise, a very common movement for dancing. Do it very gracefully. That means you'll be able to move without the whole body. This is not getting whole focus on the waist. Okay, if you see, because your whole body is getting engaged in this dynamic. Here, your whole focus goes only on your hips. Okay? Now, how to increase the intensity? If you're doing this much, that's your intensity. Increase it, more curve, more curve, more curve, more curve. So that means if I'm standing here in the straight line, nothing moves much in the up. And remember, not with the bending legs, but you're trying to do it with the straight ones, so that your maximum focus goes on the waist. Okay, the same formula goes for the forward. If I'm here, you'll feel the lock position relaxed. When you feel this position, straight legs, and that's the right range, okay? Now your aim will be to now shift the forward range. Okay, you'll feel the stretch coming here also. Then you're doing it right, you'll bend your knees. Okay, now once you have got this point right, then we can make circles. Okay? And trying to reach all those places maximum without moving much of the upper body. And maximum, 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 maximum. Okay. Now Now when you get this thing, try the same thing after that with closed leg. But remember, in closed you will tend to feel more to bend your knees. So try not to. Keeping it straight, going there, keeping it straight, coming to this. Okay? Okay. So now when you open here, for the next one, stretch will go here. The good part about this one, I have been also working in my laptop sometime on this position. It's a very good position to open your leg. Now if you see in this one, what we're doing, our legs, if I'm standing, is much more wider than my body, right? Okay? And it's facing outside. And when I'm going down, the knee will be facing towards the sides. Okay. My aim will be to go down and to try to reach a layer where I'll be 90 degrees. What is that? 90, 90, 90. Yeah? So to go down. So if you see you are going like this, not so good. Yeah? If you're going like this, it's fine. It is good to stretch like that also, but not yet, because now you're getting more force on your knee and wrong places. So the best ideal position for this right now for you will be staying on the 90, because your knee, your heel is in the same line, right? Boom. And you're trying to go, if you're here, it's fine, don't worry. Keep on. We have a bouncing motion over there. So we're not just staying there, we are, and you're breathing out with every stretch, bounce. So tip, whenever you're feeling the stretch, you're breathing out. That means down. When you're taking it in, we're breathing in. That means any or most or any of these exercises you can define when you're feeling and what you're feeling according to what the breathing should be. It's very important, guys, because the breathing and the stretching should be going together. Okay? So now when I'm bouncing and pushing, I'm going. Now at this time I use a combination. So when my legs are stretching there, I use my upper body going up, stretching upward, and while going down, I go up. So I'll show you when I'm going up. Remember, it's not just the hand is going up, this is just the hand. You engage your lats, your back. So that means when I'm going up, there's a difference between just the hand going up, or I'm extending the hand, engaging my back, my lats, and going from here. You see, now it's engaged. Difference between this range and this range. So we are going, activating from the sides, hook, extend, straight hands, going upward, upward, upward. Your chest is engaged, your back is engaged, up. Okay. So now go down, breathing up, breathing and up. Now we can increase the intensity. Now I'm going down more. You can, for better posture, you should keep it more straight. If you have time, of course, you will go slow. It's better for that. But right now, as we're going through a short routine or a quick routine, we're trying to combine things and go in a faster way according to the stretchings, that we can actually be more effective without even going slow, because some stretchings and some of the exercises really needs time to be more effective, you know. Okay, for that for those techniques which really takes time but they are much more effective, please see the other videos for that. This one is especially for those specially taken which you can do it in a small time and still don't need so much of time to give to those parts, those body parts, to make it so warm or so flexible that they don't get injured or get sore, right? Our aim is to able to make them active and applicable as soon as possible. Okay? So what I said for the last one. So next one. Now as we were going over there down, now that means we are stretching our upper body and also the frontal. Now as I explained that we are keeping more straight, your aim is not to stay here but to go more open your knees, going more to the side, hips more in, engage, go engaged, body straight, keeping the position. You can use a wand to get a good lining. Okay. Now if you've got this thing, now I'll get up and I'll go for the change the stretching side where exactly I'm focusing. So now my leg will go facing to the left side when I'm focusing on the left. Now from there, first I'll be stretching only over here, right? So focus is here, but now look at the back leg. My more weight is here. It's more than here. My aim will be now to extend more than my heel, so that my body is going more forward. Now I will feel more weight coming over here. Okay. The same thing when we change. If I am only here and the leg is more back, your weight is much more controlled here. Okay. And when the weight is much more controlled here, you feel less over here. To maximize the impact over there, we will go beyond our heel place and try to force over there. Now if you see, I'm not trying to go by the knee, but by the hip down. Okay, so now if your range is bigger, go for it. Your aim is to keep it open. Yeah, okay, nice. Now if you see, my feet right now is touching the ground completely. Okay, this is separate. So right now my focus is so that by the side of my thighs, the whole focus goes over there. Okay, now for the next one, facing this one, instead of this, we will face this one facing forward. And now when we are going down with the knee, we will go on the heel. Okay, mostly I'm expecting most of you know this, so I'll give you how to more get the position effective. Your aim is to bring the hip more closer to your heel. Keeping it open. You can point your toes to feel more of the stretch or flex it. Okay? Your aim is to come close. From there, I will go like this so that I'm extending my upper body straight. My legs are stretched. Trying to extend, reach there. From there, I'll change and I'll relax on the hip. So I can be active, I can be relaxed as you choose to. But the aim is that I'm stretching the side and the down. My toes are pointed, so it's stretching my calf muscles as well. Okay, one more time, extending the back, hips forward. Sorry, hips back. Okay, now after this, I would like to finish the ending usually in this short stretch workout or quick stretch out routine is that now I'm going to the floor with my stretch and with the floating to finish it off, because I'm doing it only for this 20 minutes to half an hour. Remember? So we started on the beginning before we go down. So remember, we started first warming up, making all our fingers, feet, ankle, knees, joints, thighs, upper, pelvic, ribs, shoulder, and then we start to stretch them from up, starting from neck, because you don't do from anything over here yet. That's exactly why people, to start this mind, to make it active, to make our body active, we start first just just getting them active, and then we're starting from neck. Now we know how to do it. Usually we know how to now extend the intention or the intensity of it to the shoulder, to the chest, combining them together, to around the ribs, along with it going to the hands, stretching the hands, then going to the pelvic, stretching them the whole circle of the pelvic, and then we start going down, stretching our thighs, and for the splits, which will be slowly gradually growing towards two. And at the same time, we have taken those kind of workouts and warm-ups which include straight legs before, but later more fold knees, so that our knees are getting engaged along all these things, so you don't have to work out separately on the knees again. Okay, now we went, after that we first started opening from here, feeling our body posture, keeping it straight, like a summary I'm giving you right now. And after that we started stretching from one angle each, going down but keeping the feet on the ground completely. the next one, after this thing, both the sides, then we are doing it, keeping it not this, but while facing it forward and going on the heel, trying to bring the hip completely to the hips completely to the toe, relaxing. It can be two-way, active, pushing, or relaxed. From there, I'm combining this thing with the hip and hand extension, with the back straight, keeping not the back curved, but straight, stretching it in, changing to the other, and alternating it, increasing it. Toes are pointed that time. After, while I'm getting up, we'll be holding the hands, crossing them. Now you'll feel that your shoulder should be going inside, feeling like the back is going inside and the hands are locked. The aim will be to relax your neck and let the hand drop and stretch you by its own weight. So relax and let it go. Keep breathing out and pushing it down. And when you're getting up, you can activate your neck. Start going up from there. Once you're up, you can leave the hands. So now we're ready for all this thing. We go for the last session, which is the split on the ground. So usually we try to go very fast over there. The best way to go is to build up stretch and the strength together. I'll show you without the mat. So your aim is to go and keep on holding it. Go slowly, take your time. Now you will get a strength and the stretch together the more you're going and keeping and you're holding it, keeping the flat feet on the ground. Okay? Usually people want to go like this. Now remember, when you're going this, you will have to touch your hand. Okay? And one of the wrong way of doing will be many people follows this is by the hand down, because what happens when you get this kind of split, you see your back getting curved because you want to reach there. So after you will be splitted, they are always going more forward and you will to sit completely straight. Okay, so to get that thing, you have to already go for the stretch, keeping your body straight. You see, holding. So that is, and when you land, if you are landing, instead of putting the hands forward, you should be putting the hands backward. Okay, what happens? You see, the body now still stays straight. Now you can push your body forward or backward. Also, you see, now if I'm placing down, my body is more up than trying to go downward. So do for this stretch. Now I'm expecting that if you already know stretch, if you already can do the splits, then start from holding it as much low as you can go and as much as you can hold. Hands not forward, going with both the hands, but the weight going backward, more staying in your hips. Okay? And if you're not able to do it till a split, don't worry, it's fine. The previous workouts that I showed you with the squares, yeah, getting and this pushing, trying to go to the wall and getting the flat, that will already help you a lot with this. And anyways, this is a quick stretch out, right, for the morning. So that's why the aim is not that you will be spending 1.5 hours for this, but the aim is to get almost equivalent result of the exercises, the stretch out, in a combination of some of the most effective ones, and also more focused on the exercises which will make you more active for the day, but not slow you down, but more make you more aware of it. Now especially for the ones which are more for relaxing, more for which takes more time and more but more involvement, that kind of exercise mostly I have a different video for it. Those are made mostly for the evening because it's very good for doing at that time and going for your night sleep, where you get a very good sleep because of that. And this is more for being active, being aware in a short time, get ready and boom, rock it for the day. Okay guys, so these are my own fast, small, quick stretch workout for the morning, for the making the work active, for getting up for my exercises even, because this makes me so much ready for it. Also for my sports and performances. And for the night one, check out the other videos if you want to go for my whole stretching workouts which I do for the full thing, which is for 1 hour. Check that out. Then you have to really go slow with me. It's almost like a class. And if any question, please, anytime, ask me. Especially about anything that there are more workouts separately. I'll be making I'll be making one more video, I think, which my friends asked me to, which is about power stretchings, in which, as you saw the last one, in this the stretching really includes strength exercises also and core exercises. Okay guys, so hope you people learned a lot for this. I hope you'll be doing it as much as you can, at least 4 days to 5 days a week, best for the morning, and hope you stay much more fit and healthy. See you soon. Thank you.